Welcome to Texas Law Encounters, your home for raw police footage. Consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see more police interactions, and feel free to leave your comments below. Remember, all suspects are innocent until proven guilty. Enjoy the video. On February 18, 2023, officers with the Houston Police Department were dispatched to the scene of a reported domestic violence incident. A man had allegedly punched his girlfriend for talking back. I wonder what she said. The conflict ended with the girlfriend's tooth bleeding and Romeo packing up to leave. Unfortunately for Romeo, the evil king's men would show up before he made his great escape. A truly modern love story.
That's clear. 1983, I'll show you something. That's clear.
Hello, Houston Police.
Hello.
Hello, is he still here?
Yes, he is. He's in the room. Hold it.
Yeah, I'm in the room.
What's going on?
You started shit.
No, I didn't.
Okay, hang on.
I ain't going nowhere. I put my stuff over here.
One second. Just relax.
Right. You want to take me to jail? Take me to jail. You
hang
put
on.
my hands on the cuff. Let me put my cuffs on me. Okay. I want my phone though.
Thank you.
Hang on, man.
Let me get my phone.
Just relax.
Just put the cuffs on me. Put the cuffs on me. I want all my property though. And let me call my mama so I can get my property out of here. Somebody come get my stuff. I'll get out. Let's go.
Hang on.
Man, I ain't no need to standing around and all that. He got the cuffs on me already.
Okay, let's go talk real quick outside.
She lying.
Yeah.
She started this shit. I was minding my fucking business, man.
That's my blood.
She started this shit. Go on, take me to the car, bro. And let me make a phone call so I can get my people to come down here and get my stuff. Shit.
So what happened?
She started the shit, man.
I saw your stuff outside. Is that your stuff outside? So what happened?
I was in the room.
Okay.
She was in there mad because I wouldn't get some balls and shit from the cat from under the stove.
Yeah.
So she started talking shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Kept on talking shit. And then, you know, calling me all kinds of fucked up names and shit.
Okay.
And then she bucked up to me.
Okay.
And so then that's when we got into it. She hit me too, so I'm filing charges on her.
So what? She hit you first?
Yeah, she hit me.
So what happened? So tell me exactly what happened when you said she bucked up to you.
I left out the room. I said I don't want to hear that shit. I went out the room. I went in the living room.
Okay.
She hit me on the head. She hit me, and so I went on ahead. I had to defend myself.
Let me see your. So what she hit you with?
With her hand.
Okay. Any weapons or anything like that?
No, I ain't got no weapons on me. But
do you have your wallet on you?
No, it's in my back pocket.
Okay. So she bucked up to you. So what she do?
Started all this shit, man, by some balls under the motherfucking stove. And I was in the room watching TV. I said I'm not getting them balls from under the stove. They some little balls and stuff. She got them in the pot on the stove.
Yeah.
I said I ain't getting no balls. And then she started talking all kind of shit to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, I done just spent all my money. I work for the post office. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I done spent all my money, just paid the rent the other day before yesterday. And I just had her to take because I had my bank card turned. I had to get another bank card. So I had her this morning to take money off my phone, off my account and cash app it to her. The last little money I had.
Gotcha. Okay, so she bucked up to you. So what did she do? Just have a seat real quick.
She was just fucking with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I was in my bed clothes, bro.
Yeah.
I was in my bed clothes.
Yeah.
She been drinking. She got a cup on the thing. I bought her a bottle. I ain't drinking nothing. I ain't had nothing.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She started this shit.
Okay.
She been picking at me, bro.
How long y'all been together?
Man, I've been with her since 2013.
Since 2013?
We met at ACC.
Yeah.
We had class together. I've been doing the best I can, looking out for her.
And then y'all been staying here?
I've been staying here, man.
Yeah, and then y'all both been living together here?
Yeah, man, I've been living here. That's why all my stuff in there.
Gotcha.
I done left a couple of times, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not recently, but you get to acting like that, man.
Yeah.
You know, but you calling me out my name, disrespecting me, and I'm doing everything I can to make sure the house, the bills get paid. I just spent $1,242 on the rent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just gave her my last $90-something. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't even know if can you check my pocket? I got another phone. I got an iPhone.
Yeah.
This phone in my pocket is an Android. I got a green iPhone. Can y'all get my phone?
Let me see. No phone calls yet, man. We don't know what we're going to do right now,
Y'all
okay?
gonna take me to jail, dog.
I don't know yet, man, okay?
The DA gonna tell you to take me to jail. I already know that. You got a green iPhone in your hand?
Yes, I do.
No, that's not that's an Android. Where the iPhone is?
I don't know, man. This is all that's in your pocket.
Can I get my phone?
What about this side? What is this?
Side. I might be my car keys.
Let me check real quick. Yeah, car keys.
And that's some little. That's my
little thumb drive. Okay,
yeah,
we won't lose it.
To my car. And then I got another.
Hold on, just step out again real quick.
My phone. All right,
just step out again. So the phone is yours?
I got an iPhone. Yeah, it's an iPhone 12. It's green.
Okay.
But I don't know where I laid it at in there.
Okay.
So y'all can call it so I can.
You got two thumb drives?
Yeah, them thumb drives. That one thumb drive is for my car.
Yeah.
The other one is just something I had for school.
Okay.
And I got some other documents on there.
Okay.
I just picked them up and put them in there because that was on the when I was getting my wallet.
Okay, let me hang on to this real quick. Just have a seat real quick, Mr. Williams.
49-year-old Edward Williams was arrested on one felony count of assault on a family member with a previous conviction. If found guilty, he could face up to 10 years behind bars. This makes up just one of the suspect's 6 previous arrests going back to 1997.
Hey.
We're see professionals.
Okay.
And see, all snuck past us.
All right. Okay, thank you.
Are you?
Coronado is. I was just coming to get her stuff, but.
Yeah, I hadn't wrote anything down yet. I don't know. I just wanted to take it to him.
Okay. And they checked out your injuries, and it was just the busted lip.
And my tooth is wiggling.
Tooth is loose.
Oh yeah. There's a little bit between your eyebrows too. Is that from?
Oh, I
from
didn't
tonight?
know if I was. I didn't look in the mirror to see if I was, injured between the eyes. I wasn't injured before.
Okay, so that's probably from tonight also.
Yeah. So, but I had washed off the blood and I had spit out the blood while I was on the phone with the dispatch. So I don't, know how much whatever else. But
now he's claiming that you started it. You started the punching.
no, that's not true. I was in the room. We were in the room arguing. So when we were in the room arguing, and he shut the door. When he shut the door, he came out here and he grabbed like one of these plates right here, which is this plate. And he grabbed this plate as he walked all the way back to the door, because I opened up the bedroom door and I said, "What did you say?" And then that's when he walked back and he said, What part of what the fuck I said and this and that? You don't understand. And just started talking crazy. And so then at that point he started yelling, talking about, "Oh, I'm getting tired of this shit. I'm getting tired." So then he punched me. When he punched me and everything, I started fighting him back. And we started fighting right here on the foot of the bed and stuff. And so at that point, you got me cornered on the bed. And
when you said he punched you, how do you mean he punched you?
With his fist. That's when he first hit me here. But I didn't. Of course, at that time, I didn't know that I might have had a tooth loose.
So when he punched you, that's where you got the cut in the
Well, I
tooth
didn't
loose?
taste it at the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but that's where you think it came from.
Yeah,
that's where you felt
where
it.
I felt the punch.
And you felt pain when that happened?
No, not so much when he first punched me, because we were arguing and everything.
Do you feel pain now?
Yeah, I can feel like the pain in my lip right now. I don't too much feel the pain in the tooth.
Right.
I just feel like that's like swollen.
So when you first got hit, maybe the adrenaline or shock or whatever.
It was adrenaline. Yeah. So when he punched me and stuff, he kept on punching. So at that point, that's when I slung off my glasses like this, and then we just started fighting. So I'm fighting him, and he's steady yelling, "I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired," as he's punching me. And so I'm like, "Get your ass up off of me!" And I'm like, she wasn't in there at that time. She comes in there as it's going on. So then I'm steady fighting him, and I'm fighting him and stuff, and then he's like, I done told your motherfucking ass, I'm tired of your ass and this. So I was like, you getting the fuck up out of here. And at that point is when I leaned up off the bed, because my back was against the bed. When I leaned up is when I tasted the blood. That's when I started seeing the trickles down on my shirt. So when he did that, that's when I hauled off and hit him against, and that's how he got my blood on the side of his face right there. Because I leaned up and hit him once I seen all the blood on my shirt.
Okay. And is that after that is when he started packing his stuff, or when did he start packing his stuff? Yeah, after that, because that's when I said, I'm dialing 911, you getting the fuck up out my house tonight. So then he was like, I ain't going no fucking where. I was like, oh, you getting the fuck up out of here tonight? You ain't even on the fucking lease. How are y'all related?
He's my boyfriend.
Boyfriend, okay.
So when I call 911 and she hears, I'm telling her and stuff, and at that point the 911 operator, because my daughter comes in the room and, she can hear her, my daughter like, mama, because at that point my daughter see the blood. And so then I'm yelling and I'm like, you getting the fuck up out of here, period. He's like, I'm not going no fucking where. I'm going to get all my shit up out of here. I was like, I don't give a damn. I don't care. You getting out of my house. So at that point, he's like, I'm not leaving here. Fuck the police. I don't give a fuck.
Let me check this out real quick.
Okay.
And where's his cell phone at?
I don't know. It might be in the bed somewhere. Let me see. Because we were fighting right here.
This is about where y'all were fighting.
Yeah, because he shut the door. When he shut the door like this, I opened the door and I said, "What you say?" And he was standing right here with the plate in his hand. So
he didn't hit you with the plate. He hit you with the fist.
He hit me with the fist. Well, I don't think he hit me with the because that would have been glass, but I felt a fist because there's no plate anywhere. So after he fired on me and stuff, and we fighting.
Whose phone is this?
That's my phone.
That's your phone.
So we fighting literally right here in this space right here. Because when I found my glasses was up underneath there while I kept on trying to look for my glasses with the operator on the phone. So me and my daughter found my glasses under the bed right there. But we were fighting in this area right here. So when I leaned up like this, because he had me up against my back like this, punching me like that. And so I'm fighting him like this. And then when I came up, that's when I felt the blood run down. And that's when I leaned across and hit him across his face. And that's how he got the blood on his face right there.
Okay, any time did he ever touch your neck or try to strangle you? Or?
He tried to strangle me the first time. Before that and everything, he tried to strangle me on the bed and stuff. That's when he was trying to strangle me.
After he punched you or before he punched you?
No, that was when he punched me and we fighting. I felt him grab my throat, and then I kept on fighting and everything with him. And so he hit me. Like I said, I didn't even realize he busted my mouth. I felt him around my throat, and I know that I felt him and heard him saying, I'm tired of your ass. I'm tired of this motherfucking shit. Fuck this shit. And this and that. So we was fighting, and then that's when she come out and stuff, and she's, screaming, mommy, mommy, or whatever. And so, and that's when I was like, oh, you going to fuck to jail tonight, because my glasses was gone. I couldn't really see. And so I kept on looking for my glasses while I'm on the phone and stuff with the 911 operator, because my phone was right there. And so I don't know where he had his phone at, but that's when he was yelling, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere till I get my shit out of here and fuck the police. And so I was like, oh, you getting the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck what you say. And so the operator was like, don't say nothing else to him. Just don't say nothing. And then she could hear him saying a whole bunch of other stuff or whatever. And then she could hear him say something to her. And then that's when I went into the bathroom because my mouth was full of blood. And then, the operator, I guess, heard my daughter say, Mama, that's too much. That's too much, because it was blood that was spitting out. But I didn't know that I had really been like busted in the mouth like that, or my tooth was loose like that, until I'm on the phone talking to the operator, and I'm like, oh my God, my tooth is loose.
Okay, let me take a look at your neck real quick. At any time when he grabbed your neck,
No, he just was like, I'm tired of you, I'm tired of you, I'm tired of you.
So it wasn't like a compression, like he was trying to choke you think?
No, he was choking me. That's for sure. Okay. He was choking me, but it wasn't like, like he trying to choke me out, if that's what you're trying to say.
Right.
But he was choking me, and then, like I said, it was the punches. It was the punches, all of that and everything. And so, right where your officer is standing right there is where he was standing when I opened up this door. He had the plate in his hand and me saying to him, what the fuck you just say to me? And so, and at that point, that's when he was like, I'm tired of your motherfucking ass. And then we started fighting right here. And so he, you know what I'm saying? And then he kept on saying, while the operator was on the phone, I don't give a fuck what they gonna do. They ain't gonna do a much. And so the operator was like, just don't talk to him no more. Just don't say anything. And so I was like, you already been in jail before for domestic violence. I said, you lied to me. You told me before that you ain't never been, that your baby mama lied or whatever, and that the police and them lied. I was like, that shit is on your record for a reason. You the one that lied because you quick to put your hands on me.
Is this the first time you called the police?
No, I called the police before on him. I called the police one, as a matter of fact, I think it was either in 2022 or 2021, one or two, where your officers came out here because he was drunk and he was trying to leave and drive and everything and stuff like that. And he was cussing me out and had threw stuff around. So it was like several officers that showed up and they kept telling him outside, we not finna let you go nowhere. It's either you call somebody to come get you, or you ain't going nowhere. So he was giving them a hard time and stuff. And then eventually, I guess they called an Uber or something for him, so that he can get to wherever he was going. Then just this report right here, which was, where's my wallet? He didn't took my wallet. Don't tell me he took my wallet. Where's my wallet? No, where's my wallet? I must have left it right out. There it is. You guys just came out here on this day because he cussed out the female neighbor and stuff because he claimed she told him fuck him or something or whatever, but he was actually out there ranting to her, I guess, about her dog or something or whatever the case was. Yeah.
Okay,
so
but this one he didn't threaten you on this one.
I didn't. I was asleep when this happened. So when I got up to get ready to take her to school, that's when he's running in the house like, you need to get up. You're not doing nothing with these neighbors. And I'm like, I'm not the management office. Okay, if you got an issue, you just tell me and I can tell them.
Miss Rivers, what's your phone number?
And how long have y'all been together?
On and off since 2013.
On and off 2013.
Yeah, so the last time I put him out was in 2000. Heaven, when did you go back to California? That was what, 20... No.
The last time first.
I moved here in January of 2018, and I put him out in 2019, like January, February.
And what's your name?
And then I let him come back when I was on the road.
What's your date of birth, Miss?
Because, you know, I cared about him and everything, and every time I would come on home time, I would go visit him.
Okay, and do you have your own contact information, phone number, or do you go through?
He was smoking crack.
Okay, what's your phone number?
And stuff or whatever. So he asked me, he said, please,
and currently you're living here?
And, you know, just
and this is your mother?
And if you don't...
And you know the individual we took out as her boyfriend? Okay,
Yeah,
and then you said you saw at least part of the altercation?
I kept him on the road with my
You didn't see any of it?
on the road. And I kept him on the road with me for 30 days. And I came back at the end of August, on August 28th of 2020. And at that point, he was like, I promise you I'll do better, I'll this and that.
Okay.
So I helped him. Then when he got his little job with the post office and stuff like that, it was like I don't need you and this and that. But then you were disappearing with the post office because you disappearing going to do drugs still. And the post office apparently, I would have assumed they do drug tests, but they don't, I guess. So now you still with them and everything and stuff, and he got heart problems and this and that. Then he just got out of the hospital because they.
I didn't mean to interrupt, Mr. I just want to make sure if he does end up going to jail, are you going to follow through with the prosecution, aid in any way, be a witness?
I'm not afraid of him or anything like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So that means yes, you will.
Oh yeah, I'm not afraid of him.
Okay.
He needs to pay for what he did. You don't get to beat. You know what I'm saying? Then cuss my daughter out and everything, and I tried to help you. And then he want to get an attitude and everything and think that it's okay. And this whole thing has been going on, especially even more so. And I've been trying to chalk it up as to, okay, he done had 2 strokes recently, not too long ago. And then he just got out the hospital back last month for an infectious disease, which was E. coli. and you know, and he was supposedly almost dying, quote unquote, from what the infectious disease doctors them say. So he's got a multitude of blood pressure medications that he's taking, and at the same token, I'm like, okay, well, I know when some people have stroke, sometimes it changes.
It
you know,
does alter sometimes
right.
the brain.
So I don't know if that's what's causing his issue and stuff like that, because it's becoming, you know, just rampant. I mean, it's 1 minute he good, the next minute it's you know, and then he's talking to me like as if it's a bipolar situation. Now, but this is the first that has ever went to this level. Mm-hmm. So with him yelling at me and like talking about, I'm just tired of you and I'm tired of you and this and then talking to my child like that, and I'm like, this is it's different. I mean, it's completely different. I'm not doing anything different than what we normally do. I have my cup of alcohol right there, which I just had poured. As you can see, it's a full cup right there. I just poured that cup. I don't drink it and drive. I'm a truck driver as well as I work in nursing. When I'm not working in nursing, I truck drive. And so right there, and so I already know what my legal limits is. I don't have no convictions. I don't have no DUIs and all that stuff because I do what I'm supposed to do. I'm not out here hanging out. I don't go to clubs. And I'm here with my daughter. I'm here in the house. And then if I leave the house, he's ranting. He's like, why are you talking to such? And why are you gone? So I stay home. So
I understand. We're going to go check on to see the status of what's going on with, and what was his name?
Edward.
Mm-hmm. I thought they said Edward over there. I'm going to go check on that. I'm going to bring you back some information, some victims' right information. Bring you back that. I may have another form for you to fill out, and then we'll be back in a couple minutes. Okay?
Okay, but let me ask you though, because see, when I was married, well, me and her father are still like legally married. I was in an abusive relationship for 20 years.
Okay.
And so with her dad. And I separated from her dad, and like when I separated from him, HPD had to testify in court that I was the victim. It was 3 officers that testified in court that I was initially the victim because he had me falsely arrested at that time and told them that I had put my hands on him. So that was back right before Thanksgiving of 2016.
Okay.
So anyway, the judge ended up dismissing the case because the officers, you know, did testify. Yes, no, we were always coming in the house because she kept calling us. You know, they were aware of the domestic violence. But my thing is like, with this situation, because I tried to get away from it with that. And like I said, and I did. But with his situation and stuff, like I said, the strokes and the, you know, and then just getting out the hospital last month, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they need to get him mental, you know, some type of mental help or something, is this, you know, something have to do with his strokes or whatever? Is it changing his cognitive behaviors? I don't know, because this is the first time that that he's actually, you know what I'm saying, gotten this aggressive with me. Usually we'll have like an argument. We'll have arguments. Those arguments never escalate to anything. And now it's escalated to this.
Right.
You know, so, and it's like,
so
okay.
This is all her information.
Hello.
Hey, Ms. Rivers, this is for you. This is going to be the case number for this one. If you have any questions about this case for HPD, you can contact the Family Violence Unit for follow-up. This information is also called the Victim Blue Card, Victim Services Card. It gives you information in here, like your victim's rights, potential compensation if you're eligible for that, different information like that, different phone numbers you can reach out to. So it's just all kinds of information in there.
Okay.
Were you able to locate his cell phone by chance?
Yeah, here it is right here. It was in the bed.
Okay.
Yeah. It was in the covers.
Okay, so I'll give that to them. DA went ahead and accepted the charge of assault, family violence on him, so the other officer is going to take him to jail.
Okay. And as far as like, you know, his parents, did he say like his parents would probably come and get his stuff?
I heard him mention, I haven't heard since then, but I heard him mention something about calling his parents to come pick it up at some point. So I don't know if he's going to be able to do that once he gets to jail or once he gets out or whatever. So. Okay,
and also, I don't know if he has his wallet on him or not. So
he did have a wallet on him.
Oh, good. Okay, so that he won't be saying like I got his wallet and all this other stuff.
No, I did hear him say he had his wallet in his pocket, and the other officer found it. I think the main thing he wanted was a cell phone so he could call his mom or dad or whomever to come pick up the stuff.
Okay.
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 Do you have any other questions right now?
Just, do I have to show up at court and everything too? Are they going to mail me something?
Generally, once we pass it off to the DA's office, to you at some point, and they'll make sure you still want to prosecute, probably retake your statement, stuff like that, and then they'll kind of explain from there how it works.
Okay. I mean, because I've been through domestic violence before with my husband, her dad.
Right.
And that was like 20 years, but
well, it's something you shouldn't subject yourself again to.
No,
so.
exactly. And I've been telling him over and over lately, even when he argued with the lady across the way, and I'm like, it's a better way to handle stuff, And he's like, well, the police came over and they gave her the ticket, and I was like, that's not a ticket. They just wrote up a report about it, but you can't be yelling at people. You can't be doing it. And it's just been progressing from right before her to her. It was another situation where it was a guy out in the parking lot, and and he went.
Make sure a cat didn't run by me.
Oh, I hope she did not. If she did.
No, okay.
Oh, okay. There she is. That's Shyla. She'll be back in.
Oh, okay.
But to arguing with a guy in a parking lot and everything about a parking space, from that to arguing with her to it progressing here in the house, and like I said, I don't know if it's 2 strokes and then him being in a hospital from an infectious disease, like something is cognitive. I don't know.
Well, that's something
it's no excuse for the behavior.
Right. And if that is affecting it, that's something that he should probably have a talk with his lawyer and see if there's a possibility of getting some type of evaluation on that. But again, that's something for him to and his lawyer to discuss. So, but I'm gonna take this down to them, and so we can get that going, and then we'll get out of here. Okay.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, no problem.
Do you know if he has his car keys? I'm coming back to him when I got his car keys either.
Do you know where they would be if they are in here?
No, they're not up there, so he probably have them on him.
Okay, I'll check with them.
Okay. Princess, don't cry.
Thanks for watching Texas Law Encounters. Your support makes this possible. If you want to see more police interactions, consider subscribing to the channel or check out the videos on your screen. We'll see you in the next one.